for the Help Desk, where we get answers to your financial questions. Joining me this hour is Manisha Thakor, a personal finance author, and Doug Flynn, a certified financial planner and founder of Flynn Zito. Let's get going with the first question from Hinesville, Georgia, from Marion. She asks, what are the pros and cons of acquiring a reverse mortgage? Doug, a lot of folks looking into this.
Well, the pros are that you would have access to the equity in your home without having to leave the home. You would be able to access that cash and not have to sell it to do that. So whether that's through a credit line or a monthly income, that's a good thing. The cons are that they're very expensive, and you can disinherit the children from getting that home. So for instance, if, let's say, you take $100,000 on a $200,000 house as a reverse mortgage, whether you take it monthly or by access, instantly you might owe $120 because of the fees, and then it compounds in a phantom way without you actually paying it back. One day, that $120 is going to cross the $200,000 value of the home. Once that happens, you can stay in it, but there's nothing left for the kids.
Yeah.
And so it's a way that you might end up selling the house for $100 and not realizing it. So it has a need, but you have to be very careful.
You gotta be very careful. Do your research. Okay, we've got a question from Aaron in North Wales, Pennsylvania. Aaron asks, I currently have $5,700 on a credit card with a 30% interest rate. Ouch. And I have $3,000 on another credit card at around 18%. Now, my credit score came in at 720, but I can't get approved for a personal loan at a bank or get a lower interest credit card because my credit utilization is considered too risky. Do I have any alternatives to pay off this debt at a lower interest rate? Manisha, it's kind of backed into a corner.
Yeah, although, Carmen, I was so glad to hear that last part of the question, that Aaron wants the money to pay down that credit card debt. Because those interest rates are incredibly high. Even at 18%, which sounds low compared to the 30%, if Aaron has a 3% minimum payment, he is paying double. You know, 20 bucks out for beer and pizza costs him $40.
Wow.
So the interesting thing is he's clearly been very financially responsible, as evidenced by that 720 credit score. So ironically, what he may want to do is actually ask for an increase in his credit limit to reduce his credit utilization ratio to be able to procure a lower interest rate loan to pay off that higher interest rate credit card debt. But this is all predicated on the fact that Aaron commits firmly to getting out of debt.
Yeah, it seems like he's going to make that commitment. Thank you guys so much for that. Now, do you have a question that you want us to answer? Send an email anytime to the CNN Help Desk at CNN.com.